Hello and welcome back to my world adventure. I have an unbelievable plan, the best plan, the plan of all plans, and I'll tell you all about it. My goal is to prove that you can ride the entire world by motorcycle, taking on each country leg by leg, aiming to store my bike in different locations while needing to fly home, work a full-time job, and of course look after my amazing family. This is my dream, this is my goal, this is my adventure. So let's go. Okay, I don't really have a proper plan. Now, if you watched last night, I was absolutely exhausted. It was absolutely stupid of me to have done what I did, but it's the only way I could get going on this world adventure. I mean, last night when I got into the hotel after I came back from the beach scene in the last episode and had that beer, I went to the room and I had to wait another, I think it was like 2.5 hours or something until they served food in the restaurant. And I was hanging. I didn't want a beer, I didn't want to sit down, sort of down in the restaurant-y bar area. I just wanted to be left alone and go to bed. I managed to stay up, feeling exhausted. I then got my meal from the restaurant that's like a buffet that cost me about 18 quid. I had about quarter of a plate full and I felt so ill and rubbish. I was like, I just need to go to bed. So I went upstairs and I collapsed. But boy, have I slept. I think I must have been in bed by 9 o'clock. I got up this morning at about 7:30. I struggled to get up because I was that much of a deep sleep. So my plan is this. So my plan that's not really a plan is this. We are currently in a place called Montreal, and Montreal, from here to where I'm going to be at the end of this adventure, is right up here in the Pyrenees in a place called Malvoisie, where my dad lives, where I can store my bike for winter. That's why this leg's called Riding Home for Christmas, because it's going to go there and it's going to store there, and I'm going to spend some quality time with my family over the Christmas period, get myself in good shape with a good plan for next year's start of this world adventure. So my plan today, this is what I'm going to do. As you can see, it's 1,086 kilometers all the way to Malvoisie in the Pyrenees, but I'm going to just head towards it. I'm going to cover about 200 to 250 kilometers, and then I'm going to deviate off and find something absolutely epic to film. I mean, what a plan. So I'm pretty sure you will agree that that plan is solid and not winged at all in any way, with no real idea what today is going to bring. But we're going to find out together. So let's jump on the bike. I feel awake, I feel alive, and let's have a lot of fun. Let's make this, yeah, it's a mile munching, but I'm going to come off. We're going to find something epic. It's going to be fun. It's just, what are we going to find? Right then, let's get finally on the road. I say finally, it's 9:28 a.m. and we are off. Well, it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. For my very unplanned plan. The thing of it is, I know I've got an end destination that I need to get to, and there is a prettier option, and I generally have probably the right amount of time to be able to pull it off. But the thing of it is, hang on, is this going to open? Oh yes it is. But the thing of it is, right, I could, if I wanted to, I could take the coastline. That would be beautiful, cinematic, and my original plan was to go that way along the coastline to Alicante and obviously to Barcelona, but that's all been scrapped. I've obviously last night went and saw the coastline, was just literally over there. So I did that yesterday and it's lovely. I love sitting on the beach and enjoying a drink and everything else. The thing that I'm not massively into is the tourist kind of route way, and that hotel was very much that last night. It was very full of Germans and a few Americans, but it was very touristy. Well, I don't, you know, not the end of the world or anything like that, but if I go along the coastline now, I'm just going to be going through tourist town after tourist town after tourist town. In my opinion, I think that potentially is going to get really boring really quickly, because just riding along a windy coastline and right now, remember, it's November. Yes, I'll have hotels everywhere I go, and I'll be able to grab a cocktail with a straw and an umbrella in, and maybe even a cherry in it. But I kind of know that I'm going to get bored really quickly, and I'm thinking, if I hack miles down in the morning, just bang out as many miles as I possibly can, and then kind of explore a little bit in the afternoon with nowhere where else I really need to go, and discover things. Whatever looks good on the Google Maps when you zoom in, and just discover what's there. Go and find it. Was probably the most plonkerous plan in the world, but if I did 250, just over 250 kilometers a day, and I'm still going towards my destination, if I sort of head off ish in the right direction, what I'm thinking is that I could get there, what are we on, Monday today, so 4 days I reckon, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I don't have a flight back until Sunday, but I need to be in Malvesey for Sunday morning to chill out, put the bike away. What really gives me Friday and Saturday to seriously go wild, because if I get virtually there, I can then head off into the mountains. And the mountains, I'm not promising this is going to happen, because who knows what's going to happen from now to there, but in the mountains right now, it's skiing season, it's blizzard season, it's thick snow and craziness. So we'll be going from the warmth of Spain to the freezing cold of the Pyrenees. So it gives me those couple of days to go wild. That's what I'm thinking, and that's kind of my plan. But I just don't really have anything in between other than packing miles, spotting something. Well, I do it anyway most trips, to be fair, and it always works. Spot something, find something absolutely amazing and do it. Now, yesterday's ending scenes with the drone going up, I haven't had a drone in the UK for such a long time now, and it is on my list. I'm just financially spent trying to do it all. This year's been crazy, and I've obviously just bought a charity scooter for next year's charity ride. What was unexpected, but it was an unbelievable price, and I'm getting it now, so I got it anyway. So I got my drone, lives, the one that I use abroad, lives with the bike when it's in storage. So I picked it up after a month, more than a month, because I didn't take it to Morocco, so it had no charge. So it's been sat there for, I don't know, 3 or 4 months with no battery charge. And I got there, so I was so flat, I was so knackered. I was like, I'm not ending it like this isn't me. And I was almost, but I wasn't with it. It genuinely wasn't me. I was like, I'm not ending my video as a miserable mess. So I headed out and I flew the drone, and I had less than 50%, less than 50%, it was like 47% or whatever it was, in the battery. And I only took one battery because I was like, there's no point in me taking more because they're all going to be the same. And I just got that few shots in, but it did feel good to get those drone shots back in my videos. Oh, I do love those epic kind of cinematic shots. So that felt really good as well. Right, I've been talking for long enough now. We know what we're doing. We're going to crack on with hacking down. Look at that though, some beautiful miles. Let's just think, yesterday I literally took nothing in. Look at that mountain range, and we're headed that way, so who knows what we're going to see. But look at that. Again, look at it, beautiful. Anyway, let's hack down some miles. Let's get some underneath our belts. Let's get away from the south shores of Spain, and let's start heading north. Let's see what we find. Let's go.
Put all your stuff away and check out for the day. There's no time to waste when it's 100 degrees. Burns under my feet. Won't you have a drink with me?
Well, I've only done about 25 kilometres, and let alone its beautiful sun. I am really cold. My nose is going. I mean, it's November. I don't know what I expected. I mean, it's good. It's sunny. I've already had to, even when I pulled off, I changed from my Chris gloves, my pink mesh gloves that he bought me, to my old sort of summer gloves. That's not too bad, but the jacket is mesh as well, and it's amazing. I mean, the sun is probably going to get hot again. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to go, I've got winter heated gear. Obviously I'm not going that far yet. I've obviously got my normal textile jacket that's not breathable, it's waterproof, so that would keep me warm. I'm going to try just putting a jumper on underneath this, because I still think the sun's going to come up and I'm going to get hot, and I'll probably take it off again quite quickly. But I'm already shocked about how cold it is, and this is the south of Spain. So the further north I go, especially when I get to Pyrenees, it's going to be bloody freezing. Anyway, let me get into a jumper. I've got about half a tank of fuel-ish, so I don't want to fill up just yet. I want to get those miles down first. I need to get warmer. I should really do star jumps or something, but I'm not. I'm just going to put my jumper on, get back on the road, but it's chilly. So now I look like something in between a Jedi Master and a gangster. I should be a bit warmer. Anyway, let's get back on the road. Let's get down some more Ks. I'm basically going to ride until I'm dry, as in the bike's dry, not I've wet myself and I'm drying off. You know what I mean. Anyway, let's get back on the road. Well, that is a tank of fuel done. We have less than 1,000 kilometres, if I was going all the way to Malvesey today, left to do. It's 11 o'clock, the sun is still coming up, but I am still cold, I'm still a bit chilly, and again, standing in the sun, it's fine, but as soon as I get going, I can actually feel it. So I'm not going heated gear quite yet, but I am going to swap to my actual textile jacket, and I am going to put my winter gloves on as well, just to stay a little bit warmer and be more comfortable. I'm going to do, I don't know, maybe another hour and a half worth of riding, see how far we get. I'd like to get through another tank of fuel at least, so potentially over another 100 kilometres to 150 kilometres before we kind of head off, because obviously we're on motorways, but we are doing well, we are hammering the miles down. It's nice to be awake, chilled, cruising along, listening to some tunes, just lapping in the miles, taking in every single second, but knowing that I'm going to get to something more exciting than motorways shortly. Anyway, Red Bull time, chill out time, and then we're back on the road. But I'm in good spirits. I'm actually in a really good mood now because I'm winging it, and that's what I do best. I just wing it. And we're in Spain. Beautiful, beautiful Spain. I mean, it's a good life. Right, back on the road. Well, we are back on the road, and I hope this feels a lot warmer than I feel, because my nose is running. It's weird standing there in the sun, you get that sun heat, which is really nice. So my jumper going, oh, it's nice and warm, but I know as soon as I get going the reality feels quite chilly, so it feels a lot different to put back on all of kind of my jacket and these winter gloves, and it instantly does feel warmer because I've not got the breeze going through the mesh. That is a lot nice. Now if I get cold on the legs, I'll put my waterproofs over that will stop the wind flow on them as well, but I'm just hoping I'll warm up a bit, because having that kind of slight snotty cold feeling isn't pleasant. I know that I'm probably still a bit run down from the last episode that you would have seen, being awake for 48 hours and how rough I felt last night. I feel really on form after all that sleep, so I think it's just that little bit of chilliness. But what? Now my sat-nav seems to, unless I've got this wrong, either my sat-nav's rerouted or something's happened, because it's saying 1,104 kilometres, and I swear I got under 1,000 kilometres. So I don't know if it's trying to reroute me or what it's trying to do. Not that it makes much difference, because every day it's going to be different, but that seems odd. It's just put on another 100 kilometres, unless I got this completely wrong in the beginning, what means that in my head I wanted to get potentially down to about 700 kilometres before I kind of went off the beaten track, what kind of puts me back a bit already. It must have rerouted, there must have been something that's happened, but 100 kilometres is a long reroute. Not, again, it makes much difference because this is over so many days, but I'm going to hack down some more miles now. I might even go for another tank, I'm not sure yet. We'll see how I feel and see what happens. But why is it put another 100 kilometres on? I'm sure it said that earlier. Anyway, I currently don't feel as cold, surprisingly, what's quite nice. So hopefully I'll keep getting warmer and warmer and warmer and warmer. Anyway, whoa, it feels so different. It feels weird being back in, this is not like my winter gear as such, because I'd have my Gerben heated jacket on underneath, but having my gloves on, not plugged in, but because these are thick winter gloves, I've not got that kind of slight hand chill going on at the minute. I do love these Gerben heated gloves. even without the heat on, like I said, you don't feel that wind blast. It's fantastic. Right, more miles, Alan, come on, keep pumping along, keep getting these miles down, and we've got to try and find something absolutely gorgeous and pretty. And that guy's beeping me for some strange weird reason as he went by. I don't know why. Hopefully I've not made a mistake and left something dangling off the back of my bike. Anyway, shall we? Let's do some miles. Well, I've just done quite a lot of kilometres. The 100 kilometres that it put on the sat-nav that confused me earlier, basically it would take me off the motorway, down this track and then up that was clearly not an actual road, and that was adding 100 kilometres on. So as soon as I'd gone past it randomly on Google Maps, it cleared that 100 kilometres off. But anyway, I've been hacking, I've had to fill up the bike one more time, I've been hacking down miles, and to my final destination eventually, I'm only 760 kilometres away. What gave me the perfect time to pull over and go, right, I've done the big chunk of the miles I want to do today, now I want to go and find something pretty. So I was like, I'll book my hotel. So I've spent about 25 minutes on booking.com looking for a place to stay. There was a place that had like its own private pool that was like 90 quid. I was like, you know what, I'm going to do that, just see what it's like. Then it turned out that was another 270 kilometres away from where I am. I was like, it's a bit of a push today, especially if I want to get there and experience anything else. And then I was trying to find somewhere that had a bar and a restaurant on it, so wherever I get to, I'm not panicking about trying to find somewhere. After messing around for ages, I finally got somewhere, and I'll show you exactly where I'm going on the map. So when we set off this morning, we were in Montreal, and then what we've done is we've come, look how far we've come, all this way, and we're here in a place called Manzanziras. I hope that's right, I'm sure that's perfect English. Anyway, I've got 68 kilometres to go, and I will arrive here in a place called Consugra. I'm so good at my fluent Spanish town names. So I've got 68 kilometres to go. Now, the thing of it is, there looks like there might be some kind of greenery or something around here. So I'm hoping if I stick a pin in the map and we head there, we'll get the cinematic fun footage. I've ridden all this way to get, because I've done the motorways, I've done the boringness. Let's try and get ourselves there. Well, that's how you do it, people. You literally find a place that looks okay to stay, that has a restaurant, a bar, and looks quite pretty-ish. I have no idea really. The reviews are, I think there was an option for one that was 9 points, this is 8 points something, but it's got everything. And then of course, then you just put a pin in the map and hope for the best. So let's go and ride, I don't know how far it is now, to the place where I don't really know where I'm going, and capture the most cinematic footage. So I'm going to bomb down this road. I'm going to see you in a second at the most cinematic place to catch footage in the world, I hope. Let's find out. Well, I did say I wanted to take you to somewhere that I could make the most cinematic shot in the entire world. The montage of all cool montages. And I have done what I usually do in my true typical 11 out of 10 style. I do just wing it. I do just hack a load of miles down, put a pin in the map, and bringing my world adventure back down to just me being bonkers and exploring. So I give you somewhere in Spain where I put a pin on Google Maps that looked interesting, 11 out of 10, unbelievable cinematicness. So ladies and gentlemen, check this out. Woohoo! Now this is what it's about, isn't it? I mean, you've got to agree. Put a pin in the map. It looks mountainy, greeny, and you don't know what's there. And go and explore, because this was all the stuff that I wanted. Epicness, twisty roads, and no cars or no tourists to be seen. This road was called the CR300 where I am in Spain, and we're now on the TQ3268, just in case anybody decides they want to come and ride this. Not massively far, but well worth getting off the track. If you're heading back, say, from Gibraltar or through Spain, and you're just hacking down those miles trying to get somewhere, and you're after that one bit of tarmac that will put a smile on your face with nobody around, then this is the place to be. Oh, I love winging it. I absolutely love winging it. I'm in my element again now. I've done the big miles, I've hacked it down, and I've just taken in some of the most cinematic footage in the world. Now, I am only 24 kilometers away from my hotel. I lost complete phone signal and everything during that. And again, I hope I'm still going the right way, but I am. So I am only 24 kilometers away from my hotel, around 25 to 30 minutes, 1 bar of fuel, it'll be fine. Hopefully I'll fill up before I get there. If not, I'm just going to take in some of these twisty roads and enjoy this last few seconds. But I'll see all of you at the hotel. Well, I've arrived at my hotel that is next to a main road that I wasn't really expecting. A nice room. There's one key to get in, one key to get into the room. It's not got a restaurant that's open here. It did say it had a restaurant on the website, but it said apparently it's closed. What's the cafeteria behind me? And it's a 15-minute walk minimum, I think she said, but she said ride your bike there to go and get something to eat. So that's a bit disappointing, because I generally just want to chill now, not ride anywhere else. But it seems really nice inside, so I'll give you a really quick tour, get my stuff in. But hey, we've made it to a place, we're somewhere. I just really can't be bothered to ride to get food. Apparently they do sell beer here, so I'm going to put that in and grab myself a beer and chill out for a second. But hey, it's a pretty room next to a main road. Well, are you ready to see the hotel room? Now, the place I'm in is Cont Sugra, and I'm in Hotel Cont Sugra. So it makes sense, doesn't it? But I've got to say, look at this. It's not bad. Look at the size of that bed. I mean, that is like a 4-person, but a 1 lordship style bed. I mean, it's nice. It's modern, it's pretty, it's got a telly. I mean, there's not huge, somewhere to put, obviously, hang all of my lordly clothes. And there's a bathroom that is very nice. Toilet, no fountain this time to wash, take sips of water during the night. We've got a lovely shower with shower gel provided, and the most sexiest lord in the entire world. So this is the map that I've been given, and this place is really popular for windmills, and it's town centre. But she gave me lots of directions of ways not to go and turn and take, and apparently there's a restaurant here that's good, a cafeteria style thing that's good there, another restaurant there, and it's quite pretty in the town, as you can see. And then she suggested going up and seeing the windmills up here. Now it's almost 6 p.m. That's not massively late, but obviously I've been on the road and done a big amount of kilometres today. So I'm going to potentially go out and find the place to get the food. I've noticed that there is a petrol station over the road that sounds really bad, but I'm even tempted just to go and get a sandwich from there, to be honest. And I'm sure she said that they sell beer here, so I might go and get a beer first and then make that decision if I go to a petrol station to get a sandwich, or actually get on my bike and take the short-ish ride down that maze to try and find the restaurant. I don't know what to do. I'm going to figure this out. I just want a beer. It's beer o'clock. That's what I need to do. Well, I've decided, after going back in there and put my stuff away again and sort myself out, etc., and then saying to them, because I did say, do you sell beer? Can I buy a beer here? And she was like, yeah, I think we've got a nice sit outside bit, I'll have a beer out there. I went back and going, can I buy a drink? She was like, no, town. So I was like, right, okay. So I was like, just get off your butt, go and find something to eat and check out this town. She said it's beautiful. I mean, she doesn't speak a lot of English whatsoever, the lady here. And I thought, I can either sit here and go to that petrol station. That is, by the way, option B, that petrol station right there that sells something, hopefully a sandwich, is going to be my option B, just to sum it up. Right, let's go and have a look and see what we can find. I just hope, I don't know if this is the right way. She said oil motor, I'm guessing she means petrol station. Option B looks very good. Do they sell beer? I should have gone and checked. Anyway, I'm going to see if I can find the way. Now I've got the map that she kind of drawed on and told me, oh look, there's the windmills. Oh wow. Obviously that's a thing for the morning. That is definitely a thing for the morning. She said go down here, I think it was then take a right. Or was that for the windmills? Oh, I've already forgotten. I've got the map in my pocket. So, I don't know, but I'm not going to admit defeat. I'm like, no, I want to get a beer, and I want to get something to eat. And I'm just not giving up. But I'm not quite sure how this is going to work. I think, is that the right, and then the left is down to the car parky bit? I don't know nothing. I'm gonna go that way. Which way are you going? That way. I'm gonna go left down there. I don't know if this is the right way. I think it said something about no motor, I think it's motor, a certain way. So I'll try down here. There's a car park. I think this is what she tried to describe in Spanish. There's a car park next to the river. I'm sure that's what she said. I'm going to follow these cars. Follow the locals. Always follow the locals. If I can't find what I'm looking for any reason, I'm going to give up and go to that petrol station. That petrol station seems to be the golden ticket. And if to sit in my room and eat a sandwich for the rest of the night, that's what I have to do. But I need to say to myself, come on Al, get off your butt, go and experience something, go and find something, you'll be fine. I don't think this is the way she was telling me to go at all. But it looks mainish roadish down there. Stop and check. I just have that vision of that golden pint in my hand, relaxing, or even a bottle at this point, and relaxing and enjoying just something easy and quick, like a pizza or a burger, whatever. Something Spanish. What's Spanish? Tapas? Having a bit of tapas? I don't want tapas. I'm not in the mood for tapas. Oh, hang on. This is this river. Oh, and she said about parking. Ah, look. River parking places. Right, this is it. And there's a supermarket. Is that a supermarket? Let's just pop it here for a second. And let's check out this map. Let's get out the golden map. Do I park it here and walk over the river and pray my bike's still here at the end? Next to the bazaar something. Right, let's pull out the map. Let's see if we can figure this out together. You ready? This is the map with the drawings on. She said go there, go there, go there. I've kind of gone down here and down here, down here. But she's saying the restaurant is there. What's another road? So can I not just go down there? Yeah, go down there, and I think that's what she marked as a restaurant. Oh, that's Dorante, baby. I mean, again, winging it, innit? That's the restaurant she recommended. The funny thing is, she went, this is what I recommend. She went, oh, if not option 2, like this, open. And when somebody goes, if not option 2, you go, yeah, that's going to be rope. Oh, hang on, can you not go right there? Can you? Yeah, look, he's going over there, I can go there. Just I'm a lord, you know. It doesn't matter about these not going certain ways. If not, I've got a supermarket. I could go for the ala la picnic. And can I go down there? Is that a road I can go down? Yeah, I can go down there. Surely I can go down there. Screw it, I'm going down there. Yes! So surely we should see a restaurante down here. Is that? No, that's a hairdresser's. I don't think there's a restaurant down here. No, there is not going to be a restaurant down here. Okay, let's spin it back round. I mean, option B is supermarket. Well, it's not a bad shout, you know. Myself something to eat in there, something Spanish, y'all. grab myself some beers and just go back. What I quite fancy. The thing of it is, when you're on the road for ages, and I am very much here to vlog and film and create something, I'm not, at this point, I'd like to sit down and have something to eat and a beer, but I'm more interested in going back and editing and editing and editing. That's what really interests me. I don't see this so-called restaurant. Restaurante not sure, eh? I'm still thinking supermarket at this point. Oh no, you got to go right. What do you mean you got to go right? You can't go. Oh no, you can't. Let's go this way. Screw it. What's that? Oh, is that the cafeteria? There was like a cafeteria. No, that's a hairdresser's again. Well, I can get my hair cut in 2 different places. Surely there's got to be some. That's not another hairdresser's over there, is it? I've come to the Spanish town of hairdressers. Let's have another quick look. I'm back in the same place. Let's have another quick look. I just want a nice little pull up outside, get myself some chow chow, and get on with what I want to get on with. Oh, hang on, the map's the wrong way around. Hotel. Down that road that I didn't go down, and then down there, and then at the end of the river where there's another. Oh, am I there? No. Am I now down here? Oh, I didn't see a restaurant there, did you? I should really go back there now, shouldn't I? Go back the way I just came. What sounds really stupid. Or do I go along here, down over? Down here, along over, and then along the front when you see a restaurant. Shall we try that? I think that is a very logical way of doing it. Just don't go back on yourself. But I know what's going to happen. Are you ready for this? I'm going to end up now. This is what's going to happen. I'm going to end up going back on myself. So one sweep round, look for this perfect restaurant, give up, go to the supermarket, buy cheap beer. I'm not even starving, so cheap food. I might even do cooked pizza. What's that there? That's another shop. And then just go and chill, drink the cold beer out of a can, come all the way to Spain for some beerage and a carnage. If Mr. Bean went searching for a restaurant, that's where I'm at. Right, look for restaurant, look for restaurant, look for restaurant. Oh, hello. Oh, that's the cafeteria thing she was talking about, I'm sure. Let's go, screw it. Let's go, let's go, let's go. With people sat outside, bar, beer, people. Bus stop. People singing JP. What's JP? JP, is that a restaurant? Well, it looks like food. I'm going to go round. I'm going to go this way. Oh yeah, look, that's a restaurant. That'll do, won't it? Stick it there. Just make sure I'm not going to get rammed by anyone. Spin it round. A restaurante. That, I think, is the recommended restaurant. And I think it's a few tables at the back of the place. So I went in going, I'm going to ask for some food. And then I was like, actually, I'm just going to order a beer. I mean, it was probably fine. So I ordered my beer, and then he walked up with 2 what looked like giant raw prawns on a plate. Put them down and went, you eat? No, I think he said, we'll see. I said, no, and I don't know if he took offence. I was like, I just don't want raw prawns, thank you. I just wanted something to eat, and I was like, going, do you know what, I'm just going to have the beer, and I'm going to go for option B. That's probably absolutely insane, but I'm thinking, do you know what? Oh, hello. I was just thinking, do you know what? I was just like, I just personally think I'm going to go to the supermarket if it's still open. Where is the supermarket gone? Where was the supermarket? Is it over the bridge? It can't be that way. Where's he going? Oh, there's people crossing. So I was like, do you know what? I'm just going to go to the supermarket, and I'm just going to grab myself something to eat. I don't know, whatever I can find in there, and a beer or a bottle of wine, because Mr. Paul Checkers, 2-wheeled auto twit, did, bless him, supermarket's down there, did send me 15 quid to get myself a bottle of wine. So potentially tonight's meal is thanks to Two Wheeled Auto Twit on YouTube, Paul Checkers, the man that wishes that he was here travelling the world like with me. I think I'm just going to partake in a supermarket, what I can find, get a few little bits. Hello, where are you going? Right, get a few little bits from the supermarket. It's like chickening out because I could have had something in there, innit, raw prawns. I'm just not in that mindset, and I just didn't feel comfortable. You know when you get into a place and you go, I don't feel very comfortable in there, so I'm going to try this supermarché. I'm going to park here, and I'm going, oh, disabled, okay, I'm going to park here. What's probably not a parking space. I'm just going to go and grab something from that supermarket in front of me. So I will show you shortly, once I've collected it, exactly what treats I've decided to buy myself from the supermarket. I was chickening out, I know. I just don't fancy that restaurant. I just something about it, and it was just maybe it's the snob in me, I don't know. So instead of that, I'm going for poor man's supermarket food, and to be fair, I'm quite happy to go back, sip some wine and enjoy some snacks and call it a day. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go in, pick some ink, and I will show you back at the hotel exactly what I've picked up from the supermarché. That's French for supermarket. I have no idea what it is in Spanish. There. Anyway. Well, are you ready to see my feast, my evening meal, the piece de la resistance? Obviously, being a lord, I went extremely posh. Check this out. So I've got myself a baguette, red cheese that's cheddar rojo. It looks like red Leicester, that's why I picked it. The most smelliest blue cheese in the world that I've sampled once before in France, in a field, running around waving baguette in my head, knowing that this is going to be absolutely amazing. I have no cutlery, by the way, or knife to cut this open. And then just to finish off, being a lord, I can enjoy some chocolate with looks like whole cherries in, going completely posh. And then, of course, you can see this beautiful bottle of vino here. Now, the bottle of vino, I'm sure that you'll probably start thinking, hang on a minute, it's got a cork in the top of it. And but this isn't my first rodeo because I'm a world traveller. I have come prepared, because it's not like this has happened before when I've been in a place without a corkscrew open and bought a bottle of wine. Okay, it has a few seasons or series ago, I should turn around and say, a few series ago that I did find myself having, well, me and Paul back then had to go and purchase one of these to open a bottle of wine. So ladies and gentlemen, I give you the most lordly meal in the entire world.
Oh baby, I love your madness. It's so incredibly beautiful. Oh, you shine like gold, so selfless to all, and wild like an animal. Some would say I'm insane in the right in a way, but I just love to play in your fun and your games. Always hungry for more, that's just how I was born. Take me somewhere I don't know, and give me your freedom. Whoa, you love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium, life is so easy. Whoa, you love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium.
So with that unbelievable Lord's Feast, I don't think I could have gone more posher. I've ate half a lot of smelly blue cheese, many of the fake red Leicester from Spain, in that beautiful bread, and then just to top it off, just that little sort of cherry on top. I had the cherry chocolate that I ate in true lordly style from above and dropped into the mouth. Now I'm going to finish off most of this bottle of this very expensive, okay, it was the cheapest, nicest bottle of wine that I could find possible. And to be fair, it is going down very nicely. So this is that time where I need to sort of get on with editing this episode. So I just want to say a massive thank you so much for being one of those cool people that have hit that subscribe button, support me and follow this channel. Same tomorrow, head out, not have a clue what I'm doing, pretty much. So I'll see you in that episode. You take care, have a great evening, and good night.
This adventure is supported by Ashworth Automotive in Weston-super-Mare, the #1 garage keeping you and Helmet Head on the road.